Hurt in their ego by Su Chen's indifference, the doctor's acolytes let their rage explode. In their eyes, Su Chen's silence is a greater sin than an insult. Their fragile egos, built on the false authority they wield within their group. Even after witnessing the defeat of the frost giant python, they don't see a powerful warrior. They see a kid who needs to be taught his place. Blinded by anger, they commit the last mistake of their lives. They rush headlong into a battle they can't possibly win, screaming threats into the cold mountain air. "I'll send you to your grave." Su Chen doesn't even move into a fighting stance. He watches them with the same detached interest one might show toward a pair of buzzing flies. To him, this isn't a fight, it's an annoyance. In an instant, the air becomes heavy. The men stop abruptly, their instincts finally screaming what their pride wouldn't allow them to see. They are staring into the abyss, and for the first time, they realize the abyss is looking back. Su Chen doesn't waste a single punch. With a casual flicker of his spatial ability, he simply opens the door to his dimension and lets the men's own momentum carry them into the dark. No blood, no struggle, just a quick deletion of a minor problem. The portals vanished as quickly as they appeared, leaving nothing behind but the sound of the wind and the silence of two men who were never heard from again. The doctor has seen many mutants, but he has never seen a human delete people from reality. The realization hits him like a physical blow. He hasn't been dealing with a lucky brat, but a spatial powerhouse of the highest order. Like a true parasite, the doctor shifts his strategy the moment he realizes he can't win with force. He discards his arrogance and replaces it with a desperate, flattering crawl, hoping to latch onto Su Chen. Silence is Su Chen's most intimidating weapon. Feeling the air grow cold, the doctor begins throwing every bribe he can think of at the wall, hoping something, anything, will stick. He offers to take him to Liberty City, guaranteeing him a good life with power, status, and even women. Su Chen doesn't see a partner. He doesn't even see an enemy. He sees a minor obstacle that has talked for far too long. Who do you think you are? You are a flea trying to negotiate with me. Su Chen tests his newly evolved strength. He doesn't just kill the doctor. He dismantles his existence. With a flick of his wrist, he uses spatial split, severing the man's physical form across multiple dimensions. The doctor is still alive for a final, terrifying second, scattered across space, unable to even scream as his reality shatters. Even though this isn't the first time the girls have seen Su Chen leveled up, it's still impressive how he has transcended the limits of common evolution once again. With the doctor dealt with and the python's core secured, the mountain has nothing left to offer. Su Chen looks toward the distant skyline where Liberty City waits. Beside him, the cat girl has made her choice. She knows the terrain better than any map, and her loyalty is now tied to the man who bested her. The group prepares to leave, but one member of their party is still missing, the enigmatic cat, Gold. But Su Chen, having lived through these trials before, knows that Gold is far from a normal pet. Moments after Su Chen's departure, the silence of the mountain is broken once more. The former corpse queen arrives, her senses tingling from the residual energy of the clash. She stands atop the python's massive carcass, the wind whipping her hair as she traces the path of her master. The corpse queen isn't alone. From the frozen earth near the python corpse, a figure struggles to the surface. The queen's eyes widen in recognition, not of a stranger, but of a presence she has known since the beginning of their journey. "Wait, is that you?" Emerging from the shadows is a girl who bears an unmistakable resemblance to their missing feline companion. With the same golden patterns and the same mischievous aura, Gold seems capable of transforming herself into human form. Now she looks like a beast folk. The king is dead, and the vultures are already circling. In the brutal hierarchy of the wasteland, there is no moment of silence for the fallen, only a race to claim the throne. Low-level mutant beasts emerge from the shadows, sensing the vacuum of power left by the frost giant python. From the sky, the scale of the confrontation is clear. The corpse queen and her companion are surrounded. To the mindless beasts below, they aren't masters of the apocalypse. They're just rivals for the python's meat and the mountain's crown. The queen remains unmoved by the growing snarls around her. She has a different plan for the python's remains, one that will end the territorial dispute permanently. Gold, stop standing around. Get on! The queen unleashes her true essence. Her power flows into the dead tissue of the giant python, reanimating the massive nervous system and binding the beast's soul to her will. This isn't life. It's a high-level necromantic command. Rise. The mountain trembles once more as the frost giant python returns to its feet as a puppet of the corpse queen. With one command, she has turned a corpse into a fortress. The queen has reclaimed the mountain, and now she has the perfect transport to catch up to Su Chen. After days of trekking through the frozen hell of the mountains, the skyline finally changes. Rising like a steel mirage from the wasteland is Liberty City, a high-tech fortress, a stark contrast to the rest of the forest. The scale is overwhelming. As expected of Liberty City, it's huge. But in a city built like a labyrinth, finding the front door is a challenge in itself. In Liberty City, a smile is often more dangerous than a snarl. As the group hesitates, a local guide appears. While the girls see a helping hand, Su Chen sees a variable he hasn't accounted for yet. The man's approach is warm and smiling. Su Chen's response remains cold and direct. Need something? Old Xing held up his hands in a gesture of peace, maintaining his grin despite Su Chen's cold aura. He just wants to help newcomers. Su Chen announces the reason for their visit. They are here to submit their entry mission. The man told them that place is hard to find, but he knows this area well and he can take them there. The man called himself Old Xing, and according to him, when the apocalypse came, he was already in Liberty City. Old Xing paints a picture of a man who believes in the future. He claims to be a relic of the old world, a man who survived by luck and now lives to help the heroes who can actually fight back. He emphasized the fact that he's always happy to help newcomers integrate into Liberty City. Arrival at the mission submission office. Old Xing greets the man behind the desk with the ease of a regular, but the receptionist doesn't even offer a nod in return. But Old Xing doesn't pay much attention to it and continues. These folks are here to submit their entry mission. The receptionist remains slumped, impassive, almost annoyedly bored by the situation. What mission? Su Chen does not know the name of the mission, so he responds vaguely without forming a complete sentence. Beast-taming sect. Frost python. Without wasting time, he presented Python's crystal core. Old Xing suddenly feels pressure being near Su Chen. You killed the frost python? How did you manage that, little brother? He asks. But Su Chen did not respond. The receptionist confirms it. It really is the python's crystal core. Then he asks about the doctor who needed to be protected during the mission. Su Chen doesn't blink. He offers a simpler, more tragic version of the truth. When I found him, he was already dead. But missions in Liberty City aren't just about killing monsters. They're about following orders. A dead monster is good, but a dead client is a problem. Strength without loyalty is considered a threat. Without the doctor to vouch for them, the group is viewed as either incompetent failures or cold-blooded murderers. The gates are closing before they even open. The receptionist returns the crystal core, his voice dropping into a cold, judgmental tone. To him, no guarantor, no entry. If they can't protect their target, they're either dead weight or a traitors. Either way, they aren't Liberty City materials. Just as the mission seems lost, Old Xing plays his hand. He offers up his own reputation and security quota to pull the group in. Old Xing's generosity comes with an immediate price tag. But little brother, I've given you my mining recruitment slot. Tomorrow you'll have to go to help me at the mining area. Su Chen plays along. Of course, you've been righteous to us, so we won't slack off. While the contract is being discussed, the first receptionist sees an opportunity. He secretly took the crystal core. He hands over the rest of the work to someone else and takes the opportunity to leave the office. The paperwork begins, but Su Chen isn't interested in filling out forms. He knows exactly what is going on. He plays the part of the distracted traveler, buying himself a few moments of privacy. Outside the office, the thief admires his prize. To him, the core is a ticket to a promotion and the favor of his captain. The thief's celebration is cut short by a tear in reality. Su Chen uses his spatial power to teleport directly in front of him. Our team has finally arrived in Liberty City, but they're now tied to Old Xing's security team. But that's not all. After trying to steal them, Su Chen has caught the thief red-handed. Does he take the crystal core back quietly and let the man live? Or does he use spatial split to make sure no one ever finds the body? Find out in the next episode. This is the end of this chapter. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, Don't forget to like it and subscribe. Have a nice day.